Ooh, baby. Grand Rising, good afternoon and good evening. Whatever time you click on this video is the right time for you. And I'm glad that you're here. Thank you in advance for your viewership and support. Yeah. For everyone who's been following me already, this is not a surprise because I told you that this is going to be the best, worst year ever for Megan Thee Stallion. If you've been in my lives, I told you guys by mid to late spring, things were going to start going downhill for her. She was going to start off the year very, very well. Things were going to be excellent as far as, financial opportunities. And then it was going to be a nosedive. And from spring to summer, everything was going to crumble. And it was just going to keep going down from there. So I say that to say this. It's the preface for this reading. Y'all, God don't bless no mess. And this young lady has been a part of a lot of things throughout the last 4 years that are going to start to come out between spring to early fall. I've also told you all through my Tory Lanez readings that as he works on coming home and the chances get better for him to come home, as things unravel, the people who put him in a position to be where he is now, that they were going to start to go down, and he was going to start coming out of these legal woes, and things were going to get better for him. We're watching that right now as we speak. I also told you all that she would not have the assistance this time that she had before, because the people who helped her have bigger fish to fry. They have other things to worry about, and they got to save their own ass right now. Okay, there's a lot going on, and everybody is in a frenzy to try to put on their best face before the public, because it's really going down, y'all. 2024 has just gotten started. If you think the scandals and the salacious things coming out are at their worst, just know this is the tip of the iceberg. And with that being said, we're going to tap into the energy around Megan Thee Stallion and the best, worst year ever. How are things going to go from here now that the Associated Press is reporting on the mistreatment of her cameraman and the lawsuit that he's just filed against her that went public today? Mind you, all of this is happening in the midst of Mercury retrograde, which brings up old issues that haven't been resolved and haven't been dealt with, and behind a lunar and a solar eclipse, both which close out energy. The moon deals with things that are not seen, the other face of things. The pretty much the other shoe that drops comes when you have the solar eclipse, because the sun exposes, the moon hides. So everything is going to manifest as it should from here. Alrighty. I thank you in advance. If someone could possibly timestamp this reading for 4 minutes and 40 seconds where the reading begins, I greatly appreciate you. I will go ahead and pin you in the comments so everyone can see where the reading starts. Alrighty, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides of the highest heavenly order, show me what is to come for Megan Thee Stallion now that this lawsuit has been issued and is public knowledge. Okay, so first card out, the Hangman. And before I go any further, please excuse the noise in the background, y'all. Before this hit the Associated Press, I was in here cooking and deep cleaning. So if you hear anything in the background, that's my dishwasher. Okay, so Hangman to the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles represents union. It also represents going into contract negotiation and agreements. So off the rip, this is going to affect any brand deals that she has. Think morality clause. People are going to start releasing her from her contracts with brand deals. This is what is happening right now as we speak. The companies are looking at the bylaws and the agreement within the contracts so that they can legally release her without receiving any legal repercussions themselves. Six of Cups to the Queen of Cups. So Six of Cups to the Queen of Cups. These are, once again, things from the past revisiting, returning, okay? And y'all, Queen of Cups is the card of intuition. So it's like she knew that this was coming, okay? Oh my gosh. She knew that this was coming. Bottom of the deck is Strength. This is someone who's just trying to hold it together. Yeah, she thought that she could just push past this and move forward swiftly and professionally. But now she's going to have to stand up and defend herself. She's going to have to, you know, deal with this. And part of defense is, you know, retaining counsel. Yeah, and it's like she's trying to defend this because this affects her Ten of Cups, which not only represents family, but it represents, you know, everything that you've ever dreamed of, everything that you've ever worked for, your wish fulfillments. You know, she has a lot of good things that are going for her right now, and it's like a puff of smoke, watching all of these things go up in smoke right now. Yeah. Page of Pentacles. Money is going to slow down tremendously. Now, mind you, she has this tour that hasn't even taken off yet. And her management company, they wanted to remove Glow from the tour due to her legal troubles. But this is way bigger than trying to protect her image. And now I see why they instantly wanted to remove her from the presence of what's going on with Glow, because they saw this coming. They knew this was coming. They were trying to clean up her image as best they could, hoping that this would, you know, eventually blow over. But this photographer, he's not to be played with. He wants her to be held accountable. He wants her to answer for the mistreatment. And this is going to affect her stability, okay? This is just a wow moment. I told all of you that the people behind her were not going to be supportive this time around because they have other things to be concerned about. But because they have other things to be concerned about, don't be surprised if her management releases her from her contract and she loses all footing, okay? This is not a good look for Rock Nation, especially right now where everybody is investing, they're investing their time and they're investigating into every little nuance attached to the FOs and, you know, things of that nature. No one wants to be, under scrutiny right now because the watchful eye of the FBI and Homeland Security is watching a lot of very important people. So it's better to cut losses and move forward than to be further investigated and face scrutiny attached to whatever this is. So, like I said, don't be surprised if in May, which is right around the corner, she possibly gets released from management. What did I just tell you? Ten of Cups falls under the Hangman. This is a hangman to all of her dreams. Now I don't even do cards in reverse in my deck, but I'm going to acknowledge this before I turn it around. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. That's her money going completely upside down for things that she did in secret. Yeah, this is not a good look. Eight of Swords. This is somebody who's trapped in their thoughts. This is being bound, so to speak, to certain contracts. But being that she's bound to these contracts, this is why they're going to take their time to see what they can do legally through the morality clause. And you're going to start to see different brands that invested in her start sidestepping her. Don't be surprised if some of these brands wait to see what comes out first before they say anything, because they want to be safe, not sorry. And then they eventually start to release public statements on why they can no longer work with her. Be it that this is new, they're going to at least wait until possibly the first week of May to the end of May before they announce the separation. Remember, the same things that she's being accused of are similar to things that Lizzo was accused of. And Lizzo was supposed to go on tour and open for Beyonce. And when those things came forward, they immediately removed her from the tour and they separated and cut all ties, because they will not besmirch the name or the brand. And this is what everybody is looking at right here. They have to save the integrity of the brand. Yeah. See what I mean when I tell you about the things done in the dark that come to light? This falls under the Six of Cups, energy from the past coming back. And this is very important right now due to this being Mercury retrograde. The retrograde doesn't end until tomorrow on the 24th. And then you have a shadow period of at least 2 to 3 weeks after the retrograde where the dust has to settle. And here it is. People are going to be sympathetic to the plight of the cameraman. They're going to want to know what actually happened. They're going to want to have all access to the information. There's about to be a feeding frenzy with the media and social media to get information on this. Dare I say, shark in the water. And the media is going to treat her like they smell blood. Oh, baby, yeah. Justice falls under the Six of Wands. This case is going to proceed. This is moving forward. Five of Wands under the deck, the bottom of the deck. They are going to fight this. Um, it's too late to say, let's seal this from the public records, because the moment that it hit and it went to the Associated Press, it made everything accessible, which means any and everyone can go straight to the internet, and they can read whatever documents that he processed through the court. And y'all, from here on out, it's going to be messy. Now, in his accusations, he's saying that Megan forced him to be present and possibly record intimate moments between her and another woman. And that she told him to never speak about this, and then made derogatory comments towards him and his weight. Now, like I said, this is the same energy that we just seen months ago that toppled Lizzo. Lizzo was said to be sexually inappropriate, she was fat shaming people. She was putting people in very uncomfortable positions when it came to, sex and sexuality. And even though the cases are far different, it's still under the same energy. And for those of you who saw the Lizzo reading, I advise that Lizzo should just go ahead, settle out of court. Do not take this to court, because you won't win. And now that judge has decided to take Lizzo's case. So it's the same energy all over again. This judge has decided to allow the photographer to be heard. And this is something that she didn't expect to happen right before she went on tour. So Temperance, Page of Swords, Three of Swords, and the Two of Swords, okay? Temperance, this is the photographer getting balanced through a new beginning, because he gets to stand up and defend himself in a court of law. Hold on. I want to do this in a way that I can continue to see what I'm reading as I go. He's going to be able to do this publicly, because we, the people, are going to be able to watch. Oh, baby. Whether it's through social media or possible petition for this court case to be viewed. Because remember, we didn't get to see what happened with Tory. But remember, social media was able to know what was going on, because a lot of people got press passes to go to that proceeding and sit there in the court and take notes. So either way, even if that happens again, this is going to be a hot ticket, okay? You're going to see a lot of content creators make their numbers on this. And this is going to be heartbreaking as far as Megan is concerned. And it's going to cause people to cut ties with her and to separate from her. And this is where you get the problems with the morality clauses and branding in the different companies. And see, when a company cannot show you in a good light, i.e. management, that means you can't go out and work. You can't go out and get money. If you can't go out and work and get money, there's no 20 to 25% that goes to management, because what is nothing from nothing? So it's best for the management company to release you. This strength card keeps popping out a lot. Okay? Wow. Now you got the Two of Wands, okay? Because now that this has come full circle, you got the Page of Pentacles falling over the Two of Wands, which means that in this situation. She's trying to find new ways of dealing with things, how to approach this, even now wanting to apologize for her choices, for her decisions. But just like the lyrics from the great song by One Republic, it's too late to apologize. There's no going back now. This is one of those is up and is stuck type moments. And this is going to be the cherry on top to what's about to come. The Hierophant. Now, Hierophant represents God himself, the Most High, the ultimate judge and adjudicator, and it also represents the judge, jury, and prosecution. And this falls under the Hangman and the Ten of Cups. This is going to be a very harsh reality check for her. Once this actually goes before a judge, because whoever didn't release her or cut ties with her, they're going to be reconsidering whatever their contracts are with her once this all comes forward. Geez. And she's all in her head about this. This is someone who's trapped in their head because they have to think about how this is going to affect everything that they've worked for. So she knows that this is going to affect her money, the bottom line. Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck, you know, the ultimate hot girl. Her marketability is definitely going to be not just tested, but permanently affected. Y'all, this is the spirit of the truth. Ace of Swords. Everything from this point forward is going to be a roller coaster ride because people are going to come out of the woodwork to share their truths. And this is going to put the weight of the world on her shoulders, the Ten of Wands. Now, I don't know how she's going to handle this scrutiny. But I'm going to tell you right now, if you love her, you better pray for her. Because to go from the Eight of Swords, somebody that's already trapped in their head and, you know, being, you know, put in a position to be forced with the Ace of Swords, the truth. She knows, okay, this is why this Queen of Cups is here. She knows her intuition, her intuition is telling her that everything that has happened in the past has the propensity now to come to light. Ooh-wee. I just picked up on a message that I'm not going to share because it's explaining to me something that had to do with her past that shaped who she is today. I'll put it that way. I'm going to stay on topic and stick with what's going on here. So now here it is. Strength card has finally hit the table. And like I said, she's trying to maintain and move forward. But baby, this is a strong case against her. And the reason why it's a strong case against her is not just because of what this young man has issued to the court. it's a strong case against her in the court of public opinion. And this is why she's going to try so hard to push through to get to the other side of this. You got the Seven of Swords, which represents, you know, underhanded dealings, sneaky, manipulative, sneaky, manipulative actions and behavior. Okay? So now she wants to just, stand up and defend herself. Seven of Wands, so that she can get balance through a new beginning. And people are going to be watching her intensely. And this is going to bring heartbreak. Because the Queen of Swords can seem very unapologetic. And even very cold, callous, and calculating. And that falling on top of the Seven of Swords means that there's a manipulative side to, even when you tell the truth, there's some kind of manipulative way that you twist things to go in your behalf. And this case is going to show exactly how you manipulate things so that things manifest on your behalf. And that's why now you have this person in the energy of wanting to apologize, wanting to repent over their choices. Emperor falling out under the Hierophant. Y'all, bottom of the deck, the Lovers, which also represents choices. Okay? So there's an Emperor involved in her daily life that is involved with the decisions over her life. And they're going to evaluate the truth and the information that is coming out. And they're going to make a choice that is best for them and the company. Sorry, not sorry. This is business. It's about the numbers. And I'm a numbers man. And I'm going to go with whatever is best for the company's interest. This is the energy that I'm getting. Queen of Wands. So, yeah, this is what's being negotiated now that the truth has come out about this Queen of Wands. Y'all. You got the Wounded Warrior here at the bottom of the deck. Wounded Warrior represents someone with hurt feelings and also someone who could possibly have been physically assaulted. Now, if you're talking about tenacity, this is a person who, gets knocked down 8 and gets up 9. They don't stay down for long. Okay? So now you've got the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups is, milling over the inventory of your life, considering your options. What do you do now? Where do you go from here? But this is also stating that there could allegedly be information that can be tied to her that may possibly be released about consumption. Because for me, I can't speak for any other reader, but a card that represents consumption, party favors, things of that nature is the Seven of Cups for me. And anytime I get that card in a private reading, I know that I'm dealing with someone who has issues with addictions. And then boom, here we go. Wounded Warrior. So you've got, the justice system that is going to move forward with this case. They feel like this is a strong case against her, or he has compiled enough evidence to make a sound case against her. And he may have tried over and over again to get this, the ball rolling. But finally, it's a wish fulfillment. So, y'all, I've been telling you since last year, this was going to be the best, worst year of Megan's life. It was going to start off very well, very lucrative, and then go straight downhill. I mean, this year is going to go to hell for her. Because now people are no longer going to be afraid to speak on their experiences. 2024 is going to turn into a clout chase for people to share negative experiences, because it's the year of exposure. This is going to be the new way for people to get numbers, is to expose. Here we go. So 7 of Pentacles falling right over here by the person who wants to apologize due to their decisions. But this lets me know that as you sow, so shall you reap. Yeah, it's a wish fulfillment. He took a leap of faith, and it ended up working out on his behalf. So his wish fulfillment was to expose her and bring her down, because this person has possibly been trying to get help in this matter. I'm channeling that you're going to see several people this year, not just her, that get exposed due to labor issues, meaning I did the work and you didn't want to pay me, or I did the work and you berated me, and by the time I got my money, there was all types of problems with my money, i.e. Little Rod and Diddy. Okay, that started off as a labor concern because he was not paid properly, and I would not be surprised if this started off the same way. This is why, we as people shouldn't think more highly of ourselves than we do. Not to say that you shouldn't have self-esteem and think of yourself in a positive way, but there is no person that is better than the next person. And when you get that energy around you where you think that you could treat people unfairly because of your position, you will be humbled. And sometimes it's in the worst way. This is the year, guys, that people are going to be knocked off their pedestals. A lot of people that are, they're going to fall from grace between 2024 to 2025. Between now and 2026, you're going to see people actually be indicted. So Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups doesn't just represent love. Okay, this represents fulfillment. This represents abundance. So remember I said that this is going to affect her financially, which means her abundance. Okay, and this is also a card showing that when everything was going well, when she first hired him, he was genuinely excited to take this opportunity. He thought that this was going to be the opportunity of a lifetime that was going to help to solidify and make his career. He saw great things for this opportunity. And then it turned into deep sympathy and regret. So because he had to regret even dealing with you, had all these issues and concerns dealing with you, he feels like now is your time. Now it's your turn. Megan, looks like finally this time you picked the right one on the wrong day. Queen of Pentacles. Now remember, guys, I just showed you this Queen of Pentacles in the deck in reverse. So if I had left this card in reverse in this deck, this is her moving forward, justice, having a strong case over the decisions that she made, him being the wounded warrior at first, and then now it's her time to cry because this affects her income. Okay, so he figures the best way to deal with her, to get justice, to get things heard, to, you know, tag your it, catch up to her and pay her back, is to attack her bag. And notice, you know, hold on, because I want to see if I can show this. Okay, so it's not showing anything inappropriate, because some tarot cards, people are naked, and YouTube, you know, they get to playing with us about the images in these cards. So you've got the Three of Cups here, which represents parties, celebration, also third-party energy. And I want you to notice that there is a moon shining above these women. So he may have evidence of you in compromising positions with not just a woman, but multiple women. Okay? Folks gonna learn to not record these intimate moments. And then mistreat people. That's all I'm gonna say. So I'm glad that he took the high road on that, because he didn't expose you in that way, but he decided to strike while the iron is hot, while people are watching Hollywood go up in smoke for this same behavior. So, yeah, baby, this is going to be your Achilles heel. Things are definitely going to go downhill from here. And the world is going to watch. Page of Swords. Y'all, I got so many people calling me right now. My phone and my DMs are blowing up because I believe people want to make sure that I saw this. But y'all, I'm on it. I'm trying to get this reading up so it can be up tonight. Yeah. Three of Cups to the Five of Pentacles. Baby, he's got some tangible information, and it's going to make you pop all the way to obscurity in the poorhouse. This is why you have to really consider the positions that you put yourself in due to how you treat other people. And it's going to affect her blessings, her ships coming in. The Star. This card represents her in her astrological house, because the Star is the card for the Aquarius. And this is a wish fulfillment for him to show the world who she actually is. Baby, he got some tea on you. The Empress. Oh, he got some tea on you. And it's going to affect your Ten of Pentacles. Big time. Now notice this this Four of Wands. It falls under the Death. Where was it? Death card is over here somewhere. Okay, Death card is over here. So what is this? This falls under the Five of Cups. This is definitely going to affect the way people engage with you, the commitments that you have business-wise. Expect people who have befriended her to start sidestepping her right now. and getting away from her. And this could happen very swiftly. The next 8 months for Megan is going to be very, very dicey. Oh yeah, 10 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. And remember that Queen of Pentacles was in reverse in the deck. I personally turned it around. So he's going after your 10 of Pentacles, and he's gonna, baby, he gonna knock the Sonic coins out your bank account. Independent woman at the bottom of the deck. I don't know if he's LGBTQ, okay? Because I'm getting a feminine energy, or maybe he's just a water energy. He may have a lot of water in his chart, which is feminine energy. But if she's not careful, there's going to be a very, very substantial transfer of wealth, which is going to take her from the Queen of Pentacles and put her in the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and he will become the Queen or King of Pentacles after everything is all said and done. It would be best for her to settle with him to move forward. If this goes to court, it's going to be a very bad look. Yeah. You see this? Death falls over the independent woman, which means her stability, her financial stability, the accoutrements of the life that she's, amassed over the last 4 years is going to come to an end. And a lot of people are going to start walking away from her. Oh, yeah. 3 of Wands just literally flipped out my hand as I was shuffling in reverse. These are commitments, contracts, all types of opportunities that were on the table going in reverse. And there's the Tower, because the money is going to stop coming in, but money is going to keep going out. And this is all right in time for the information to be made public before Tory goes before the judge again, or before his lawyers go before the judge. Look at that. Tory's energy has been bouncing around throughout this whole reading. I've been trying to keep it separate, but he's come out on the deck. You literally got the King of Wands to the Star. Y'all, if these walls could talk. The Star and the King of Wands together, the Empress, the 4 of Wands. So it's like now everything's balancing out with the information. Wheel of Fortune and the Sun. Y'all, I just told you. Now that things are being illuminated, it's going to affect her Wheel of Fortune. See, King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Oh, honey, it's not a bruja out here that can help you. The Lovers and the 6 of Swords. So, hold on, because I want to make sure that I can show this. There we go. So, the Lovers and the 6 of Swords. It's like people are literally going to leave you behind, see you as toxic, separate themselves from you due to your choices. And it's going to start happening very swiftly. Page of Wands. Yeah, she's going to be trying to find all types of ways to get off into new ventures, to see what she can do so that she can lock in and solidify new income. But this 8 of Cups to the Knight of Wands, honey, listen, people are going to be running from you. 7 ways from Sunday, honey, they're going to get away from you. Any day that ends in Y, they're going to start blocking you, removing you from their social media. Like, nobody is going to want to be affiliated with this. And I feel bad for whoever the woman is that was having a moment with you, because now all her business is in the street. Because that's going to come out. Yeah. 8 of Wands to the King of Cups. So, yeah. You got this man in a position where you hurt him deeply, and he kept his game face, but he decided to be strategic. He's decided you're not the most calculating person out of this situation. I'm going to get my lick back. And then we going to see who the fat bitch is when it's all said and done. You really ought to work on the way that you communicate and how you talk to people. Because I keep getting this energy that you can be very, very nasty and cold with how you deal with the people around you. And see, what a lot of these entertainers have to learn is that you need to start treating your employees better. You got to start respecting the help, because the help are like the flies on the wall that see all the hidden business and information behind the scenes. And depending on what they see, they can crumble your whole existence just by speaking. You should have paid this man, and you should have talked to him better. Yeah. People walking away from you, and brand deals and commitment. You see this? 9 of Swords, the bottom of the deck, deep anxiety, not being able to sleep, worry. Y'all, she is a ball of nerves. This is high anxiety. The Chariot and the King of Cups. He's coming for you, baby. He's literally on your ass like back pockets. And he's going to get his piece of the pie. This falls on top of the Wheel of Fortune. And unfortunately, you have no one to thank but yourself, because you manifested this. Yeah, 2 of Cups. Oh, sugar, listen. Something's going to be coming out pretty soon about someone that you're linked to. Possibly somebody that allegedly could be married. And we're talking about, you know, a couple that is solidified. Wealthy couple. And this is showing, you know, how you actually get your money. So now you've got the 2 of Pentacles, because these people are juggling with what they're going to do with you due to what is coming out, what has been manifested here. What I tell y'all, high anxiety over this money, these deals, and it's like this is, everything is coming at her fast now. King of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles. What I tell you about this wealthy benefactor, the person who's actually blessing you, giving you this money, giving you these opportunities. This is someone who pretty much placed you at a table and set the table for you. Now you're being reevaluated. You're being shunned. The Hermit to the 9 of Swords falls on top of this 8 of Cups. Bottom of the deck, the World. An end is near. Yep, 5 of Swords. This end comes due to your harsh communication. And it's gonna lay. Oh yeah, you're being cut off. It's going to lay your financial stability to rest, because this photographer is not playing. He's coming for what's his. 5 of Wands. He's scrappy, honey. He's ready to fight this through all the way to the end. And 10 of Swords. This is like the ultimate betrayal. Hold on, because I got to cover her little bitties. This is the ultimate betrayal, but it's your own undoing. And this is going to go back to the management company that's been fighting for you, that's been supporting you, that has been making a way for you. And this is where, boom, we get your Tower. And now you've got the 4 of Cups that falls on top of the Magician. You manifested this unrequited offer. King of Swords. Whatever this man is saying, it's a lot of validity to it. And they may try to come with an offer to settle out of court to keep him from delving into other things. But from here on out, as far as branding and the products and the large companies that are involved with contracts and all the things that you've amassed, there's going to be a grand exit. It's going to be a huge exodus from these companies that are dealing with you. They don't want their brands associated with anything that would sully them and put them under the energy of being attached to any type of activity that can look like it's adjacent to FOs. So being that everybody is hypersensitive right now anyway, because things are coming to light in Hollywood, this was the worst time that this could have ever happened to you. Because now judges are going to be very, very particular about how they deal with these Hollywood people, because, hey, nobody wants to be disbarred for not properly handling things to the letter of the law. Okay, let's do a couple of kippers, and I'm going to wrap this up. Yeah. Oh, man. You've got concern here. Remember I said that benefactor, the person that's looked out for you, they feel ripped off, the thief, for even investing in you. Yeah. This wealthy man who invested in you, he's going to leave you to hang out and dry. If things happen to where you have to face the music, okay, because of what he invested in that had to do with somebody possibly, allegedly being incarcerated, you're on your own now. And see, the thief falling down behind imprisonment shows that, you know, you stole someone's right to freedom. But in the near future, honey, that's going to change. Yeah, wealthy man and family. This man is going to put, you know, his family or his company or people that he considers family first. And change is going to come. Bottom of the deck, bad health. Remember I said someone who is going through high anxiety, okay? They're having issues with how they cope, possibly, allegedly, mentally. And this is someone who might not even be able to get out of the bed because they're so upset about how everything is playing out right now. And this is causing toil and labor within the family unit or the infrastructure, so to speak. And this person is concerned about this bad health, i.e., alleged possible mental state, because they know what went into everything to keep you afloat while somebody lost their freedom, imprisonment. And now this mature man, like I said, he feels ripped off. The thief, he doesn't feel like it was worth his investment. He's lost a lot of money because of you. He's upside down in the situation. My child is at the bottom of the deck. What is this? Yeah. Wealthy man. He sees this as the pathway to change. Things have to change. And there it is, the cutting room floor, the coffin. Expect major deals, brands, and partnerships coming to an end. Baby, they could do you like how Tia Marie said that she was done, where she received a letter, didn't even say anything to you. You received a letter, and then you go to call, and the call doesn't go through. Yep. Family room and the coffin. Coffin affects your occupation, and we got the Lovers here, which also represents choice. So due to your choices, things are going to finally come to an end, and you could possibly be with your family or out, around people that you consider family, when you get the news that it's been a chop. It's a wrap, cut, end scene, exit stage left. So I'm going to end this reading right here because I want to be able to get this uploaded this evening. And yes, we are going to tap into this on the live tomorrow. If you'd like for me to do a in-depth reading on the photographer, please let me know down below. And I'll be more than happy to do so. As for this reading, I return the energy of everyone involved that I tapped in on, and I return my energy to me. This reading is adjourned. You got to be careful what you say to people, because they might turn it back around on you. Lord have mercy. Talk about a fall from grace. See y'all later. This reading is adjourned.